I'm gonna give my toast to Pat McAfee because Pat McAfee is like my favorite human. That's the person.
Who is Pat McAfee?
I'm gonna explain Pat McAfee. God damn it! I'm a Hollywood guy. All right, I don't like to be interrupted right now. I got a script.
Pitch it. Go ahead, man.
Pat McAfee is a internet personality now. And originally, he was a football player. He went to West Virginia University. He was a kicker and punter, and he played for the Colts for like 10 years. He's on the Super Bowl team. All decade tenor, great punter. Now he has a second career as just like an internet personality. Does a lot of things as a wrestler. And a wrestler. I'll get to it. Oh, do you want to give me a toast too?
Nah,
he's a good guy. He deserves 2 toasts.
No, I got mine. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Anyway, he does internet stuff, has an internet TV show, also dabbles in wrestling. But I don't know, Pat McAfee just lives a life that I want to live. He gets paid to talk about stuff and give his opinion. And, he has so many different lanes of content. It's not just a show. And he does WWE stuff, he wrestles, he has internet clips, he works the NFL, he worked at ESPN back in past years. He just does a lot of cool stuff and has basically an entertainment multimedia empire now, and he owns all of it. And I just think it's really, really cool. That's something I would aspire to be. Pat McAfee just lives his best life, talking for a living, creates great content, different avenues of content, and somebody that I would like to strive to be. And maybe one day we'll get to have him on the podcast for the brand.
Did he get one of those Spotify dudes? One of those rich ones?
I don't think. Yeah.
Somebody. Paid. I can't remember who it was.
Somebody did. I know he makes a shit ton on YouTube so far, but yeah, somebody got.
I think somebody did pay him.
It's always been interesting though.
Yeah, no, very interesting.
Like he used to just do the videos on Sundays when anytime like a kicker or a punter made a cool play, he would just do like the play-by-play on it. And
basically just watching Marquette King plays. Probably.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Like when like a kicker would do a fake punt and complete a pass or run it and for the brand. So shout out to Pat McAfee, he's great. And maybe he can play Moses or something in the movie.
He's still casting it.
Also, it goes to show you that punters are also athletic, depending on who they are, because when he wrestles, he actually does athletic things. So,
he's
real athletes.
He's like a legit D1 athlete, actually really cool, really entertaining person. I mean, he's probably not everybody's cup of tea. He's very bro-y, but I don't know. He's just mad cool. So,
bro. Yeah, I can't see him being on ESPN.
Oh yeah, he's a lot. He's a lot, but that's why he does his own thing, and that's pretty cool. Owns all of it. So, shout out to Pat McAfee.
I can go next. Yo, my toes gonna go to Pete Davidson. Just because I feel like Pete been catching a lot of crap because of Kanye fans, and they've just been on his neck. I think he had to delete his Instagram page a couple weeks ago. And it's really not his fault. Pete Davidson has done nothing from what we know as the public to bother Kanye West. But Kanye has made it his mission to just try to destroy Pete Davidson. Mm-hmm. And it kind of makes me sad, generally speaking, because Pete Davidson's also somebody who's fairly well known for mental health struggles. Mm-hmm. And so it is sad to see somebody like Kanye, who also has his own issues, or I don't want to call them issues, but has his own things that he goes through, kind of just pick on this guy. And I mean, it is what it is. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it just makes you feel bad. I mean, Pete Davidson does a lot of cool things to me. You used to probably idolize Kanye, but it's just one of those weird things where you don't want to meet your idols sometimes. Sometimes you meet your idols in the wrong place and things just go left. So, shout out to him just because he's from everything that I've seen of him, he just seems like a cool guy. He just seems like a cool guy. The ladies seem to love Pete. So, they love Pete. Shout out to Pete and whatever Pete packing. I mean, pushing Pete.
That Pete me right there.
Yeah, but shout out to Pete Davidson. Hopefully that calms down for him because I generally do I worry about people like that. You don't want anybody to do anything to themselves off of something like that. So yeah.
We're banning and canceling a lot of shit, sanctioning a lot of shit. I say we just sanction Kanye West, just ban him from the podcast. I just don't want to talk about it ever again. I was actually bringing it up. I don't know, you guys. Okay. I really just, he's just a terrible, terrible human being. Pete Davidson.
I feel like we just talked about him last. We talked about.
That's what I'm saying. He's just.
I have a love-hate relationship with Kanye. More hate, obviously.
If you haven't seen the documentary and shit, cool. It's from his friend's perspective, not his. His friend is actually being honest about the situation, which I love.
Friend was. They did I saw they did a Netflix talk with some Christian people. Interesting. I gotta look into that. I don't know.
Brandon's
Brandon's
a raging asshole. Like it's just like because I had given him a chance. I had given him a chance a couple months ago. Like, all right, okay, it's been a while since your latest outburst. Oh, this is just
it's
annoying.
Oh yeah,
here it is again.
Not even funny. Like not even like
nah,
not even like humor.
Bro, the
He's
vibes
like,
he gives off.
He made a video about murdering this guy. And it's not even like it's like in a rap bar. Like David's a fucking comedian. He's just like a normal human.
He kind of gets OJ vibes at this point.
Well, yes, he does.
It's very
I mean, you never know what he's gonna be capable of.
And that's why it's kind of is a little scary depending on who you are. So
Exactly.
At this point, it's kind of like things
I just
are
have
gonna
no
come to a
time,
head.
like no time for somebody like that who just is surrounded by yes men, doesn't realize what he's doing. And
Well, they pay you bills.
And that's why I fuck. We talking about Kanye. We weren't supposed to be talking about Kanye. Yeah, that's why.
no, I was on trying to ban him.
That's
Yeah.
why
You're
I
right,
fuck
go ahead,
with Cootie too. But yeah.
My toast goes to President Zelenskyy from Ukraine.
Oh, I
Shout out to the Ukrainians.
Figure it out.
If you guys live under anybody, listeners, viewers, listener or under a rock rather, there is a war going on between Russia and Ukraine. Most leaders, hide in a bunker or leave there or flee their country. Like Zelenskyy literally is in the streets with his people, rallying the troops. And honestly, I think from my opinion, or just what I'm looking at, is making a huge difference in the morale of his troops and the morale of his city. It's so inspiring. I mean, I think social media, I know we talked about it on the podcast a couple times, and it's kind of, when we talk about pros and cons of social media, it's kind of cool to see the positivity of social media can play in war, because it shows you sometimes the grueling cost of war. And like, I don't think Zelenskyy would have been able to live stream or be able to post a Twitter video to show that he's still alive and well, 20, 30 years ago. And I think that's really, kind of cool. And, obviously I wish that, the world wasn't at war right now, but it's just really inspiring to see a nation, rally around, a common enemy. Cool.
Yeah. And we meant to start the podcast with this, but prayers to everybody in Ukraine during this tough time. A lot of bad situations. Hope the war ends soon. Ukraine's fighting admirably, but obviously Russia just has like more manpower and all that. So like hopefully Putin has a change of heart and just there's an end to the fighting and the bloodshed. But good on president. He's president, right? Zelenskyy for I guess battling it out. And he can be Joshua in the Bible movie since he's a warrior. Pete Davidson can be like Job or something. He suffers a lot. So.
Long suffering, good.
There you go.
Good.
But it
Yeah,
didn't. Eventually got,
Yeah.
out again.
He had some jokes in the situation.
I mean, honestly, I did not know that Job ended up good at the end. I thought it was just really bad.
Oh no.
But was he really good though?
He got new children to replace the ones he lost, and new animals to replace the ones he
And
lost.
his wife.
It's not.
And a new woman. Yeah.
It's not like 1 for 1 though.
Oh, it is. It's how
Job-
that works. Oh, 1 for
Oh,
1.
I love you, Job Jr.
Yeah.
You're just like Job too. Wow. I don't even
He
feel like
even
I'm
named
missing.
them new kids.
He named them the same
He's
thing.
scared.
last
I might
week.
lose you again. I'm not gonna name you.
Oh,
No
bro,
attachment.
they just kid. Hey kid, come here and love
Boy.
me.
What's the movie with the
That
bird?
was fucking God of War 2.
God of War.
Boy.
And Bird
Bird
Box.
Box. Bird Box.
Yes,
from the-
Bird
the-
Box.
Oh,
Girl
yeah,
and
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Gosh, I love that movie.
What am I gonna toast to? I had lots of time to think about it. I'm gonna give my toast to Will Smith. Will Smith, I've been listening to his autobiography, Will, and also I just saw he won the leading male actor, one of the awards at the Screen Actors Guild. Just shout out to him. The book is really, so far I just started it, but it's really just, he started from point one. He's just really an inspiring dude, one who I looked up to for a long time. Like obviously we all grew up on Fresh Prince and all that. He's been in a lot of the movies that we hold dear. So really just salute to him. He definitely has he definitely can take a joke, which is really interesting. Like especially with Laverne Cox, like making jokes and all that stuff. Like he got tough skin. I really appreciate that about him. I don't know what he goes through personally. I guess I'll find out in the book, but really salute to him.
Damn, that's smooth.